Okay, so I recently watched Project Hail Mary, and I don't need to be the 50th person saying how good this movie was. If you've seen it, which you definitely should if you haven't, it speaks for itself. One thing that I definitely can and will talk on is how this movie makes you feel for its characters. The sentiment that I've heard from my friends, reviews, or just anyone online is always, wow, this movie made me cry over a moving rock. And I'm like, yeah, of course it did. Rocky was a lovable guy. But it made me wonder why this movie in particular succeeds in doing what many other films try and fail at. You can do a deep analysis of Rocky's character and then explain how all of the intricacies of the writing and directing make his near-death experience such a tearjerker. But I think there's a much simpler step that gets the audience to that point. Laughter.
We're not gonna have enough time to get a good sample.
Too fast, do puppet show, too fast.
I don't want to do the puppet show.
No, do puppet show.
This is us when we're,
Yes?
flying along. The problem is, because the solar system is constantly moving, the Petrova line's gonna constantly be moving, right? Am I still doing it?
You can't cry for someone until you've laughed with them. This is a quote that I saw in a YouTube comment, but I feel like there's actual merit to it. In real life, humor isn't just a distraction from serious moments. It's a genuine step in forming connections with people. A shared joke, an awkward moment, playful banter. These are the things that make someone feel real. And I'd argue that stories work in a similar way. A lot of movies spend their first act telling us why a character matters. They give us exposition, tragic backstories, and scenes that do show how important this person is. Then, when that character dies, the movie expects us to feel devastated. But having information doesn't mean you're connected. Just because I know a character has importance doesn't mean I care about them. And those deaths often end up feeling empty and soulless. What Project Hail Mary does differently is that before it asks us to feel for Rocky, it lets us have fun with Rocky. We get the misunderstandings through the language barrier, the wholesome friendship, the jokes. We spend time actually enjoying his company. So, when the movie eventually asks us to care, we care. We're witnessing a character who legitimately enriched our time, potentially disappearing forever. And at that point, it doesn't feel like sadness is something the movie's demanding from us. It's something we're choosing to give back. Now, obviously, this goes beyond laughter. We just care about the characters when we've enjoyed spending time with them. Laughter is the most obvious form of that. Honestly, some of these studios should just hire a couple comedians, because I feel like it's frowned upon to be seen as too unserious, but this is literally a movie about the Earth's last hope at survival, and it did it well. And as I mentioned, laughter is just as important as any other step in creating meaningful connections. The problem is that we've just been spoon-fed too many, he's right behind me, isn't he?
They're behind me, aren't they?
Moments to realize that you're allowed to take a break from the drama and still keep your tone. Having genuinely funny moments of relief in any film would solve a lot of issues. Because when the story eventually asks us to care, our investment is already fueled. In conclusion, like and subscribe. Fist my bump. Catch you on the flip.
Hey, operator.